Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Wolf Among Us, Episode 5, Season Finale. We're going to start here in just very shortly. Uh, for anybody who's coming on the coming onto the video post stream, skip 10 minutes ahead. That's about where we're going to start. Till then, I'll be right back, and we'll get the show on the way. Alright. I think we're almost ready to start this up. I was trying to wait till my official launch time for the episode, so I want to go ahead and get the stream started a little early. Alright, let's get this season finale started. And click.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The Strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
All right. Seating time. Opening credits first. Hello, Nami. I would agree for the sleep part, but I've only been getting about 4 to 5 hours of sleep every day this week, so I gotta do some catching up.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Nami. Haven't seen you in a while anyway. You missed the last couple of streams we did.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I
That's
have
all right. I
every
imagine you've been
intention
busy.
of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, you
Well,
sit down.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue
Internally.
and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed them.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that.
So you been doing all right, Nami?
You can't divulge that information.
Nami. Hope you're doing
You
all right.
shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Told.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And
you
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I
think both
I'll
have-
be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before
That's
I
a
let
big
that
paragraph.
shit-
Now, me give me a
What
moment.
are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you.
both
So
in.
let's go.
Let's go.
This could
Come
have
on.
gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
I've been doing real well. We've had some excellent streams while you were gone. My last Fallout one went really well.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Aren't I looking gorgeous? Oh, here we go. I gotta tap away now. Get out of here.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, didn't matter.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, he got stabbed. Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
This way.
In the portal I go.
Come on, Georgie.
Ah, so you had a party, huh?
I know.
Party time, party time, party time. Better run. I'm coming after you. I've gone full wolf. Here comes a fun little segment. There's a wolf running through the city. Wolfman. Gotta get him, gotta get him, gotta get him.
Fuck! What was that?
Company, that's all. Oh, hello. I went flying.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Sorry, I'd read the chat right now, but I'm trying to pay attention to these prompts.
Come on.
Oh, hey, Ares. I just got a chance to look over.
Holy shit.
And of course, thanks for coming by again, Ares. Always glad to have you here. I might just have feelings for you.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
Got the shades on.
How did it get this?
Don't. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all end up. Shit. Hello, Big B. I hope you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Just leave it alone.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they
Things are
couldn't
getting
talk
serious.
about damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then. You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look,
Ooh, the
Faith
aggression.
tried to pull a run on us, and as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just...
Aggressive.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
I'm a nice wolfie. I like to talk it out, if possible.
Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go.
Could have.
Could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of her. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And
I'm controlling.
Everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want.
Are we gonna add some another
life.
head to my head collection?
I thought it would be different here, but it's all the fucking.
Well,
Vivian,
I love lining them up.
Do you think I wanted to be this
Right up on the
person?
mantle.
What I did to Faith and Lily, to all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
And not for him.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Damn it! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
I get to keep the head, right?
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Losing something there.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice
Nami, our collection. It's my
Old
collection.
foundry by the river.
I get all the head around here.
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then.
I'm a good
no
guy.
More games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
Making my choice.
Right, Georgie.
I don't feel like watching him suffer. Even though he's an asshole, but I don't want to watch him suffer. I couldn't do it though.
You're just gonna leave me here.
I guess I'll wait too long.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
I couldn't do it.
Piece of shit.
I hit killed. I took too long, so. Sorry, I really want to have to be a killer anyway. I'm too nice.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Let's go get him.
Of course.
Break that lock. Ooh, I found the
So
package.
This is where they've been sending these.
Ooh. Ready for some Bloody Mary.
The big bad wolf.
Boxes with names on them.
Be something.
Look at all me right there. What we got here? What do you mean by the question there, Ares? How much is the episode itself, or how long is the episode? Most episodes are usually not too lengthy. You could probably finish each one within under 2 hours. I mean, I think the whole season, I think it was $20. or maybe $24. I know it's somewhere between the $20 and $30 range. I know that. I quite honestly can't tell you if I remember correctly because I've got this way long ago when it was on sale.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Creepy. Hello.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Maybe.
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Well. Guess I'm gonna punch her.
Oh, come
Whoa.
on! Is that the best you can do?
Alright. I punched the lady. Creepy. Who likes to be chained up? Ah. It's getting just a little steamy in here. Oh God. I wasn't ready for that. Come on. Keep moving, Bigby. Damn. Ugh, blocking her.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
She's made of glass. Hello. Ho, ho, ho. We fall down, go boom. Well, this certainly seems fair. Ow! Not cool. Normally I would like getting jumped on by a bunch of women, but in this case, probably not so much. Oh, he's on full transformation now. Off with your head. They just keep on coming. Ha ha ha. Oh, can't get it. Oh no. My eye! Maybe not. We're good. We win! Got a little something there.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I know this job, but
Shut up.
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm
That was
sure
planned anyway.
Mr. would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want
me about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats.
I'm pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't need to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest
He's worried.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. Some asshole murders two of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here?
All right.
You know who murdered them? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an
Clearly.
obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
That's right. That's right. We get him. We get him. We got him.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
What a room.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here.
Because I'm a good guy.
We can talk about it later. You
I don't know.
did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
I don't like mindless killing.
Not that you did well, but that, you know...
I try my best to be
I'm
a good person.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
Be on a good side.
It's about time you shut
As Nami would put it,
throw this
I'm a
asshole
good
down the
wolfie.
fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this to
Faith? What
people?
could they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Don't worry.
The Crooked Man
Crooked
is
Man's getting
charged
his
with the
soon.
murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Oh yeah, I like some Silent Hill.
But right now, you're the one I'm concerned
Some classic Silent Hill.
Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
All right, Nami.
You are charged
I'll remember
with the
that.
murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you did.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Oh, you're agreeing
The
nicely.
man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if
And I
proven,
like it.
are enough to justify
I like it when you
death,
suck up.
upon which your body will be committed
I'm
to
just
the
kidding.
witching.
Where it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber.
Careful, Nami. I might like
To
that.
his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure
I'll make it my hobby.
understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here
I hope you
among
do remember that.
They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Tyrant.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself.
Are you threatening me, Nami? You better not be threatening me.
You hated Crane. And you
I
hated him
know
for wanting to fuck
where to find
and
you.
you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even
Yeah.
now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely
Oh, you know me,
unfounded.
Nami.
The sheriff simply
I am
doesn't
one
have a particle of
crazy
evidence
fella.
Georgie was
I'm a crazy
working for
fella.
you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no
He's so crooked.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
knew.
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes. Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
What are you talking about? I treated him good.
Mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers?
Judging you,
treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who
Not me.
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Not
Who
him.
will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Not Nami.
Will be the-
Bigby, Miss White.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
Open your ears.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here. Just shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
It's going to be...
He ordered
Got him
them
now.
dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
I'm
Georgie
winning the
would have
crowd.
never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
There will be more if he isn't
Magic.
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Doing what I think is right. Oh, baby.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a
I could rip his head off.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Lock him up. Just lock him up.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Yeah.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
One day later, you're looking a bit scruffy there.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. Well, I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Line? What line? I don't see no line. I just see a bunch of people standing around in the hallway.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Toad.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Should have got them glamours.
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
They're juice squirters.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around. And a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. I'm not. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby.
So sad.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Well, he did leave.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, she looks good in that outfit.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. This is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You... what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were... just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... oh, God.
Oh.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess... what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know
Win-win.
you feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
Justice.
Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
It's gonna end with me adding her head to my collection.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Realize something.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
That she may not be who she actually says she is. Alright, well, that was The Wolf Among Us, Episode 5, Season Finale. Let's see. Roll credits. Alright, so hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm sad it's over. And I guess now I have to decide which Telltale game I am going to be working on next. Yeah, that's what a lot of people agree. I've heard them talk about other seasons. Now keep in mind, The Wolf Among Us is actually based on an already well-established graphic novel, comics, whatever, called Fables. And I think that actually ended last year or the year before. I think it was last year they finally ended the series. But it had been going on for quite a while. This actually acts as a prequel to that. Walking Dead, huh? You just want me to go kill some more things. That's all it is. At least with Walking Dead, I've got 2 full seasons of that. Plus extras. But let's see. Yeah. Now keep in mind, I've also got Borderlands I can do. I've got Game of Thrones. There it is. Based on the comic book series Fable. Yeah, I've got both seasons. Hey, there you go. There's your graphic novels right there I was just telling you about. Go find them and continue the story. But as far as I don't know, there's so much I could easily go and find and do. Nami, like I said before, my game streams are going to go on for quite some time. I don't think I'm ever going to run out anytime soon. Not to mention when I get my actual capture card and everything else early next year. We're going to be doing other console games as well. I got some games from the Wii U planned, and I'm probably going to do some Xbox One games. Certain ones, maybe not quite as many. There's not a lot over there I can do exclusively, but we'll be working on that as time comes. Personally, one of the Wii U games I'm going to do, that I plan to do, I'm going to do Xenoblade Chronicles X. And, I'm just thinking about, that's going to be insane. I'm going to try and do some other, maybe some older Wii games too. I do have a PS2. Now granted, I'm passing that one down to younger audiences. So I probably won't have as much access to it as I used to. Now, granted, a lot of the stuff that I have on PS2, I've actually already have on PlayStation 4. So, not a big worry there. I do plan on doing some Final Fantasy X and X-2 as well in the future. And I'm going to do... I might do 12 when that comes out. I know they're doing an HD remaster of 12 as well. But they haven't made anything official on that yet. And next year I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy 15, and I'm going to do Persona 5. See, I already got fresh stuff coming. So I'm just like, hours are going to kill me. I'm going to do something real quick since we're kind of going in discussion mode now. I want to change something on the screen for us, okay? Alright, there we go. This is going to be temporary, just during our last little bit of discussion time here. Anyway, I usually don't do the crossbar over here just because I don't much care for it. I'd rather just scoot it out of the way, focus on the main game. Game takes centerpiece in my opinion. It's my main focus. It's what we want to display for the streams. For now, Nami. For now. They actually, since they're working on a lot of this stuff, bringing a lot of things over. And if I ever wanted to go, if I was desperate enough to go that route, I could easily go PlayStation Now and be like, boom, got it. But I probably wouldn't even attempt that, seeing as how it's a streaming game, and I'm going to be, yeah, that's going to be a whole nother mess altogether. Yeah, so yeah, I hate the sidebar too, but I'm only doing it for now, for, you know, our final moments of the season finale. This is just a little bit of discussion time. So Sly Cooper would be fun. I actually had the trilogy at one point on PS2, but that was back when it first came out. I don't know. I don't have it anymore. I know that. Good game. Good series. Nonetheless, I could probably sit here for a long time going over games I'm going to be working on. I don't know if you just see, I am doing a playthrough of Toukiden as well. Right. So that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, Nami. I usually turn the sidebar off, and that's why I got, from a chat, I got it on a separate screen over here to my side. I'm not the biggest fan of it. As you can see, I've used it before. I've got my little dealie down there at the bottom, but it's just not something I'm really fond of using. Yeah, that's one thing I like to do. I need to go read those. I need to go. Maybe I'll go online and find all the Fable stories. I'm trying to think of what other games I'm going to be working on too. You know, I know we still got Fallout 4. We got Witcher 3 going right now. Rogue Galaxy's still going. Trying to think of what I got in my cabinet over there too. I got. Nah, I mean, I've got so much. I got too many games. Who knows? Maybe in the future, you know, I'll get the equipment for I can do little handheld game streams too. Maybe. I'll just have to figure it out. Oh, decisions. It's decisions, I tell you. Decisions. But here's to, you know, lots of streams to come. Kima here is far from done. I could do Wind Waker actually once I get the capture card set up. I might do that. I'll start a new game on that. I'll go back to my Wii U and play some the HD Wind Waker they did. I actually own a copy of that. That would actually be fun to play. You can watch me as I try to remember how to do something. And now they're doing Twilight Princess actually. Twilight Princess is coming over to the Wii U. I'll be another choice we can also do. Granted, you know, I know a lot of people are not fans of it. I loved it. I have friends that love it. Skyward Sword, I want to see that come over. I can do that one as well. Granted, I mean, Wii U, I could just pop in the Wii disc and just do it that way. Y'all can see me going, come on, yeah, let's do it. And of course, you know, I'm going to be doing some fighting game streams later on down the road. Those are more going to consist of just myself playing in ranked matches. Something, you know, it'll be minor streams, you could say, you know, my adventures through ranked matches, a la fighting game title. Street Fighter V, I think, is going to be one of the big ones coming up in February, so I'm going to be having some fun with that. Any Zelda game's awesome, though. Almost any Zelda game is awesome. Occasionally you'll get the ones out there just... not as good as some of the major titles, but still good in their own right. Tell you, I like that. There's so much I want to do. You know, I got so much stuff around me everywhere. I got all my manga behind me right now. I'm actually going to be working on everything behind me right now. I'm going to be, at some point in the next month or so, I'm going to reorganize this whole space around me. It's going to be my little stream corner. I'm going to put some more stuff on display behind me. So we'll see how that works out. I've got a lot to do. I've got so much crap back here. I'm going to have to move around. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I could do some Mortal Kombat. I mean, honestly, I'm probably not as skilled in Mortal Kombat as I used to be. Mainly because of the style gameplay it's turned into. I love it. It's good, you know. I just don't do ranked on that one. I'm more of a old school Street Fighter style ranked. Even a lot of the newer fighting games from the 90s and on up, I've enjoyed so much. Maybe not 90s, late 90s. I can't even think of what year my games originally came out. I love me some Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear, and I know last time I did ranked on those, I got obliterated so badly because people who play those games are the huge fans who will sit there and they'll train and get you in these infinite combo loops. They practice these infinite combo loops just to net you in there, not let you go. And that's when I said, I'm going to play these games for fun, perhaps not ranked. But I've been rethinking that now that I'm streaming. Now, I think it would just be fun. You know, even if it's, even if it turns out that I don't win a lot of them, I think it would just be fun to watch me stream, watch me get frustrated at it. Conquest, I agree on the Armageddon. Armageddon, no, was lacking in a lot of other areas. I played Armageddon and I enjoyed it while it was fun. I just felt like when I played it, this could have been so much better. To me, it felt like, let's just throw a whole bunch of characters in there and rush it out the door. You know, hey, creative fatality. That's cool and all. But not when it's the exact same thing every time you do it. That was my irk. That just... The reboot though, Mortal Kombat 9, 10, both of them I've enjoyed greatly. I think they're awesome. Really good stuff. Shaolin Monks is a good one too. A lot of people really want to see a second game like that. But I can understand, you know, the development teams wanting to go back to the core. That's what excuse me. That's why they went back to the old 2D side panel fighting. because they wanted to go back to the core. They wanted to go back to the roots and bring something to a tournament level of gaming for their classic Mortal Kombat fighter. And I agree with that. And it's worked out well for them, especially with the latest installment. Really good stuff. I only wish I could, if I had more time to do a lot of stuff, I'd probably practice a lot more in my fighting games. I just, you see how much stuff I play, Nami. It's hard to balance all that. I can only become so good at a fighting game unless it's just natural. Like Street Fighter is more natural to me because I've played it so much when I was a kid in the 90s. Into the 2000s with the Alpha series, all of that stuff. I love it. And it just feels natural. I know how to do the moves on instinct. And some of that kind of went over to other 2D fighters, of course, like my Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, other unnamed fighters I would probably can go into, but King of Fighters, but Mortal Kombat is definitely going to be held a special place because that was just a bloody good time. Yeah, I said that. Definitely. All right. Push them into a corner. Were you the roundhouse kicker? Just roundhouse, sweep, roundhouse. That's how you did it. That's how you did it. Sorry, I'm just looking around for something. I think I have something neat around here I could have shown, but I don't see it. But I'm probably going to do more of this, what I'm doing right now, Nami. Especially if I get to the end of a series. Telltale Games are probably going to be my quickest series because, there are only so much in episodes we can do. I'm going to do this last little bit at the end of the last episode and just talk to anybody who's in the room with us. Be like, hey, yada yada yada, this is me, yeah. Basically, post-show discussion. It's something I like the idea of doing. And anybody asks, of course, watching this video after the fact, you've stuck around this long, or listen to me yabber on to the chat here. Thanks for first. And next time, if you want to catch a stream and join in the chat, definitely do that. Look for a cheap way to win. See, I had a different mindset from me. In fighting games, I could get people in those corners, I could trap them. That's true. But I'm always like, all right, I'm not going to trap you here, buddy. And I'm sorry if you can't get out on your own. But, so I'm going to back up. I'm going to jump back one good time and give you a chance to escape. I'm going to throw a projectile at you or something, just to give you an opportunity to make a comeback on me. But if you let me trap you again, the amount of health you got left, you're screwed. I'm not like these other assholes who would set you up in a corner and just spam the same thing over and over again until you die. I just don't play. I don't like playing that way. I want it to be exciting. I want it to be fun. I want to have that. I want to give that person a chance to fight me, and I want to have the chance to fight them on a equal level. Some games have done a way to balance that through, corner counters, ways to pressure out of a combo at the price of any meter you might have built up. I know Mortal Kombat, obviously, they added a breaker system. That's been around for a while now, of course, but they have perfected on it in terms of combo breaking. That's one thing I liked about Killer Instinct, for example. You know, the combo breakers. You can be stuck in a combo, but if you can get it down just right, you will break out of that and come back and destroy them. It's all about, you know, it's a chess game. It's really what it is. It's a chess game. Yeah, youth will do that to you, though, Nami. It will. Youth will do that. I mean, I'm the guy who wanted to up my game to a point. Back when I used to play Street Fighter Alpha 3. I was one of the first of my friends who sat there and decided, you know what? I want to be very quick with these buttons. I want to be quick. I want to be my response time to be up there. So in order to make myself better, I started cranking up the turbo speed bit by bit every time I practiced in the game. So until I maxed out on Alpha 3, I maxed out, what was it? What was it, Turbo 7 or 8 or something like that? It was crazy fast. But I could, you know, I was pulling off Akuma Shungoku Satsu, his Raging Demon, just like tapping real fast. But I had the mindset I wanted to be really good. But sometimes, no matter how good you are, you're going to end up in a situation where you're going to fight someone real cheap. They're going to find something they can exploit, and you're going to fall to it every time. I've seen some really good players fall to some really cheap players that way. I know Street Fighter 2, when we played on Xbox Live a couple years back, we had a Balrog who was a Balrog player who used the same attack every time. It was stupid. It seemed like it was so easy to block, but we just couldn't get past him. He kept taking us all down. Eventually, I whipped out Balrog, did the same crap back to him, and yeah, he finally lost to the same cheap crap he was pulling on us. So, cheap works sometimes. It does. I mean, it's not an honorable way to win, but it works. It's like myself, you know, charge characters, I feel bad because a lot of people think, oh, you're just back there crouching and blocking. Ha ha ha. I'm actually not trying to. It's a charge character. I'm just trying to get ready. I'm getting ready to use my attack. I'm waiting for you to leave. Give me an opening. Give me something I can work with. I've gotten better at trying to put charge moves into combos, but it's still, I need work with it. I need a lot of work with it. So, I'm hoping, you know, when I do my fighting game series, once I get around to that point, I'm hoping it will be entertaining to watch. I'm hoping to bring in some more viewers that way. I'm hoping that, you know, I can get even some pointers. Or people, I can, like I was doing for Rogue Galaxy, Nami. I played Rogue Galaxy the last stream, and I actually sold the game to a couple of people who were not sure about it. They had never seen the game in action, and they're like, this game looks awesome. What system is it on? I want to buy it. I told them it's on PS2, now available for PS4. Go get it. Make yourself happy. Oh, way more experience. Oh, man. Hey, I guess if it works, I mean, I can only go cheap to a point where it's like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be cheap. Here, I'm going to, like I said before, I'm going to back off for a minute. I am not going to throw I'm going to throw one projectile at you. You can have at it. But if I just get you caught again, you're mine. Take him out. They just take him out, Nami. Nami's on a rage. Nami's going to take you out in all the fighting games. Who knows, you know, maybe I'll introduce some people to some other fighting games by streaming them that, you know, for example, you know, some other folks who might join the streams I've never heard of either. They might be curious about it and be like, this is how you play this game. Let me show it to ya. Oh, goodness. Alright, Nami. Nami and everybody else watching, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here, because this guy right here has had a big lack of sleep as of late. I'm gonna take me at least a little cat nap. If I can get my body up, my body rest enough, I'll be back up in a few hours and I'll do another stream. You know, something to relax myself with, relax my nerves. Just remember, smile, be awesome. Nami, as always, thank you for being here. I always appreciate the company. I need that company. I'm a lonely person. I'm so lonely. So lonely. So lonely. This guy this week. I'm gonna remember that, Nami. I remember those nights you haven't come to my streams. I remember that. I remember that. But I care. I do care. Okay. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all later. Good night.